Good morning. Leave a comment if you're here, if you see me. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to see your face. Good morning. Who is out here today? Oh my goodness, I don't have any lights on. Hi, Connie in Florida. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Hatomi. Good morning, Connie, Kathy, Debbie. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I got going on here. Good morning, Danielle in New Jersey. Good morning in the cold parts of the United States. There we go. Hi, good morning. Now I can see. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am so glad I worked today. Loving the interviews. I have good news and I have bad news. I gotta put my lipstick on. Here's the good news. I love the interviews too. The good news is today I am not going to be emotional. Why? Because the two people we had lined up happened to be in the weather. And so good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. 10 below in Michigan. Okay, 10 below. Oh my God. That is crazy. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm supposed to be talking to two more people from Your Artful Journey this morning, but right now I'm just going to answer any questions anybody has, and I'm going to talk about logistics because I had lots of people messaging me, so kind of just the order in which things are going to go. And I know people are stuck at home, and I know people have no power, which is what we're running into. So the two people who were supposed to be here this morning, we've actually rescheduled them. So we do have two people tomorrow morning and two people on Thursday morning. This morning, it's just me, which is kind of good because I kind of have to go to a doctor's appointment, and I don't want to be that emotional person. But I do miss them, and we just had to make do with their weather, and I feel so bad for everybody in Texas who have lost their power and their pipes are freezing. That is nothing to laugh at. I mean, and legit, when you live in Michigan and there are snowplows and salt trucks and you guys are equipped for it, it's a different story. For example, I live in Southern California and everybody makes fun when we get a lot of rain, but our ground can't accommodate it. So it causes just a boatload of problems. And my heart goes out to everybody who's having to deal with that. I mean, can you imagine having a newborn baby and having no power? I mean, you live in the South. You're not prepared for that. So I can't believe it. I totally understand why they're closed. We get closed in California when it rains too much or the power goes out all the time when we have winds. So tomorrow morning we have confirmed Vicky and Gail. I've decided just to fly them both here. I'm kidding. Gail's like, what? I need to get packed. Yeah, and it's just crazy when you lose your power. You guys know I live in Southern California and we get risk of fire. Just the risk of the fire closes or shuts our power down for, it could be 2 to 3 days. I'm actually looking into buying a generator because it's such a common occurrence and this is the way it goes. I don't, Oh, Vicky's on her way. Yeah, Deborah just said we got 8 to 10 inches with blizzard type wind last night. No power loss. See, that's where the game changes. When you have power loss, that's where the game changes, especially when, something like this comes up and now you go to the store and all you can buy are like Glade candles. You don't want to be sitting in a Glade forest of candles. And then we have Thursday, we have Show and Katie Kate. So this will be great, you guys. Legit, I just need to fly everybody here. Yeah. I need a generator and I know I need one. If you guys know that the last couple of months, I lost my power 4 times. was nothing to joke about. And I'm lucky because I borrowed a generator from work. So good morning. Your Artful Journey doors close on Thursday. I do want to go through some questions. So here's the order of things. People are asking lots. I figured this was a good Q&A time. If you would like to sign up, you still have time. The link is in the comments. It's also in the description. You can, the cost is $32 a month, $320 a year. The one thing that I got yesterday, which was a resounding theme, Lisa with 2 S's started it, was that it's a really good investment for you. I appreciate you all saying that. I also love that you guys spoke about my availability, which I love. I had some messages last night. Here's the thing. The doors are open until Thursday. They close. I go back to my normally scheduled program. Here's the awesome news. I did fill up the doors, okay? I haven't updated this. I posted photos of it, tried to get as close up as I could. Yes, I ran out of the 2 colored Post-it notes I was using. I had to switch, and I had to move to going to the door. I couldn't be more excited about that. With that becomes a lot of new people. And the easiest way to do that is to onboard everybody into the Facebook group at one time once the doors close the last week of February. That will give you plenty of time. March 1st, mark your calendar for our first quarterly Zoom, where I'm going to walk everybody through their portals. I'll share my screen. We'll just have like a Q&A. The thing about our group is we are supportive and we answer questions. Now people wonder, why are we not just putting everybody in the Facebook group right now? It gives everybody the chance to log into their portal, start working. The other thing is, Anne is, we do take weekends off, believe it or not. Some of us do. So this will get everybody into the group, and then we appreciate that everybody helps when, they're helping out and answering questions and stuff like that. And then March 1st, which is the first point of your membership, we'll start a quarterly Zoom call where I will be able to answer questions. It'll be recorded. I'll go through the portal. I'll share my screen. I'll answer questions. That's what that is for. So there's rhyme and reason. We just don't want anybody getting frustrated. In the meantime, I've answered questions. I always say, in the meantime, if you need questions answered, yes, you can email support@yourartfuljourney.com. And I'll put that there. That will help you. But if you get into your portal, don't I realize you have like a year of lessons. So it can be a little daunting, but it's great because I would rather supply more than less. Like, I don't want to go in there and say you have to start from this point forward and have nothing. I would rather you have that content. And yes, you have the content from day one. Okay, you have it from the day we started. Everything I've shared, that doesn't mean you have to go binge watch everything and get caught up. We're all on different paths in our journey. These are for you to do on your own time, at your own pace. I love it that somebody said they were binge watching me on their TV. I can't even imagine what I look like up there, but that's just where we're at. Cheryl said, I love moving through the portal at a snail's pace, taking it all in our own time. Most of the videos are really about 15 minutes. When you start diving into Wine with Wine, that's going to be full on hours. So you can decide where you want to put yourself in that. Tons of content. Yes. And that there's a purpose for that. I really don't want somebody to go, I need more. So here's something else. Debbie just said, wow, look at all those Post-its. That should really touch your heart. I don't know what is going on with me. I'm very emotional. I am building my business, and this is my business. This is my passion. They happen to align. I'm so lucky. I'm not sure that, oh my God, Mary Ellen just said she puts me on her 70-inch TV. I'm going to guesstimate that Mary Ellen, on that size TV, the TV adds at least 10 to 20 pounds on me. Yeah, Randy said don't feel like you need to rush. Exploring the portal is part of it. Adding the Facebook to group, the private Facebook group, will come in about a week. So that's where I'm at. I really just wanted to explain that, and then say to you, there were people saying if I sign up for a month and want to convert it to a year. I'm going to read this email. I think I have an email. Oh my goodness. By the way, I was busy yesterday. I did work all day, but I worked on not, all right. Here we go. Here's the question. Nope, that's not the question. I was going to share something, but I can't find it. I forwarded it to Anne yesterday, so. Oh, good. Oh, I love the banter. Sometimes Anne sends me things. Well, I can't find it. I have to get a coconut cake. I can't find it. But basically, somebody yesterday said they signed up for a month. She talked to her daughter, and her daughter said, why wouldn't you just sign up for the year and make that commitment? I love that. Yes, you can. She said she was going to drop an email today. I can't remember who it was. Maybe Anne remembers. I forwarded it last night. I worked all day yesterday. I was in here all day, and I'm starting to paint wine glasses for Mother's Day. So you're going to see a lot of that happening, and that's something that's happened. Oh, so Show just said when you join in, you can, we have it divided by, the success pack, but you can do it in whatever order you want. You don't have, there's no, like, we build upon things and you're going to notice a tendency, but you can do it in any order you want. Tracy, your business is taking off with the Post-it notes as a reminder. I have to love that. Some days you will look back and see these pictures and never forget where you came from. That will not happen. I have a lot of goals. I think you guys know that my the word of the year for me was aim. And it was just really to aim high in what I'm doing and I love that about that. So Deborah just said, I love getting 2 free months for the year's membership. Yeah, because it's $32 a month or $320 a year. So that's 2 free months. Somebody calculated that yesterday. I can't remember what they said. It was like 88 cents a day. I've never done the math. Thank you for that. So if you have any questions, I know one thing is everybody's super anxious, which I love, and excited. Anxious isn't the word, excited. So I know that they're just really trying to get all the information at one time. But know that we will onboard everybody into the Facebook group is my guess. It's going to be after the doors close. The doors close on Thursday. So it will be the last week of February is next week. And then this gives Anne time to, we're going to take this coming weekend off. I will be we're going dark. That way you don't have to see me, hear me. And people wonder why I jump on here and repeat the information, because Facebook analytics are such that you have to do that. And I'm super happy and proud and excited and just want to shout from the rooftops. Although I love talking to our members this week, that has been my most favorite thing. Tomorrow we will have 2 people. The next day we will have 2 people. I thought about that. And I will be live on my Facebook page on Wednesday night as normal, so that I can just go back to drawing. So the Facebook group is where it's going to happen. Yeah, Martha Lee, the Facebook group is very interactive. It's very helpful. It's where we share our art. All of that is in that Facebook group. So that's the kind of the way things are working. And if you do want to sign up, you can sign up until Thursday, and that is it. I go back to just creating. It's funny when I'm doing stuff like this and chatting with you all, I'm not creating. So I like to create. I know, Tommy said onboarding, like boarding the most fun and creative cruise ship. I love that. By the way, yesterday we were live and we were talking about meeting in person and retreats when it is safe, and somebody suggested a cruise. I'm on board that idea 100%. I actually put a deposit down on a cruise that is not going to happen, I don't think. But I put the deposit down because I wanted to put the energy into this world that I wanted to take a cruise to Alaska. You know how sometimes you put something out there and the deposit was 100% refundable and I get like 125% credit toward my next cruise. So I thought that that would make my dream come true. I don't know that it's going to come true anytime soon. But know that I do have a deposit down on a cruise, whether it's imaginary or not. I go back and read the comments when I'm in bed at night. I don't always comment because I want to try to be sleeping. But know that that is, I have future goals that involve teaching in person, hosting retreats again, and just sharing what I love and that sisterhood that we have. It's amazing. So I thank you guys. So I do it in a heartbeat. You know what? Even Anne yesterday shared one of her dreams, which involved travel. And it just makes me feel like with this vaccine and things that are happening, that will happen. I really would love that. So just know that my word of 2021 is AIM. And that is all part of what I'm doing. Okay. And I couldn't be more thankful for this. Hitomi had asked, what are you going to do when you run out of glass? Wasn't really sure that would happen, but I discovered the wood frame works just as well. And I will get an updated list and I will try to photograph it again. Show just says, I'm all about the cruising. Alaska is my favorite. I've cruised one time and Alaska's on my bucket list. So when this cruise opportunity came out with friends, I jumped on it. But we just found out that Canada is not accepting cruise ships to port until February 28, 2022. So I just figured out it would be one of those things that I put in the universe. Maybe it'll happen. Hitomi just said, I knew you'd fill up the glass part. I'm on pins and needles. I hope travel and some normalcy returns. I'm becoming a recluse. I know. So I agree with you. I agree everything. So really today, if you have any questions for me about membership, about joining, somebody asked if I joined for a few months and I decided it's not for me. Yes, you send us an email and we will cancel that. I'm finding, and I'm thankful to say that what I'm finding is more people would rather join for the year. I appreciate that so much. What in a 5-month world cruise? That was awesome. Went on a 5-month world cruise. Huh? Oh my God. That's like around the world in 80, what is it? Around the world in 80 days? Oh my God, that sounds amazing. I have 2 places that I really want to go to in my, not 2 places. I want to travel again. I would like to go to Alaska, which I thought was going to happen. And number 2 is I would really like to go to Malta. That's where my family is from, and I would like to go on a cruise to Malta. So that is amazing. That is just amazing. I've not ruled that out, but I've learned now in my, 50 years of life that sometimes you have to put stuff out there, and paying that deposit for that cruise was my way of putting it out there. I know, I can't even imagine leaving for that long. I've been on a 1-week cruise and I loved it. So, and I was really excited because this cruise is with friends. So it wasn't like I was going to be going on a cruise ship alone, although I wouldn't rule that out either. I really feel like legit I would be a good single cruiser. I'm one of those people who will take a vacation by myself. Debbie said my place is New Zealand. My dream place is New Zealand. I went to New Zealand and taught, and I've been to Australia twice. Both were the most amazing places. I did rent a car in New Zealand because I just didn't want to see one area. I wanted to see more, and I could not believe the amount of sheep and horses. I think it was sheep and horses. Yes. I rented a car, had to drive on the wrong side of the road in this small little car, and it was hairy, scary. I was with my partner who I was teaching with, and he was from London and didn't have his license, so he couldn't rent the car or drive. It was amazing. Did somebody just say something about Outer Banks? I want to go. I want to go back to the Outer Banks. My daughter wants to go, and my brother lives there. Oh my goodness, Denise just said I would go alone in a heartbeat. You don't have to. I would like to go. I don't know if I can get away for 5 months, but if they have Wi-Fi, legit, I could teach on the road. My job is not, like. I'll talk to Donna about this. Donna, I need 5 months off. I want to be gone. I'm going to be teaching remotely. It's, how did I word this? How do I word this to her? It's research. Research. Donna, are you watching? Yeah, we have plans. We are diving into this. Kathy just said, I love the Outer Banks. Wrightsville Beach is my favorite. My brother lives in North Carolina, so he's already contacted me about coming out and bringing the kids, and I'm going to go. My family lives in North Carolina. I will wear a body mask if they need me to. Yeah, this is wonderful. So that is amazing. So if now I've started a whole thing, it would be like an art retreat cruise. I would love this. It's ironic too, because a few years back I was travel teaching, and I decided to stop travel teaching because my kids were juniors in high school, and I really wanted to be part of everything, and it was hard to be away. And one time I was away for a homecoming dance, so I quit the travel teaching and made the decision to stay home with my kids. Best decision. But then I said, the minute they're out in their college, I'm going to be traveling again, and the pandemic hit. So I don't know. That's a weird thing. Yeah. So the good news is, can you imagine me on a cruise ship with sunsets and sunrises? Oh, got to get my paper. Yeah. I love it. So thank you for that vision, and we're going to be in a place. But in the meantime, we have our online community. So those of you who are wondering about joining and being part of the online community, the nice part about this is too, I think in our Facebook group, we have so many international and people all over the United States. I don't think I'll have to go alone, because I could put the call out and say, hey, I'll be in this area. Anybody want to meet up for dinner or lunch? Because I like to eat. Okay. Okay. I think that answers all the questions this morning. This is the way serendipity works. It worked out good because I have to go get my blood pressure checked this morning. And it's good that I'm kind of relaxed and calm about it. The most important thing I want to say about this week is the doors to Your Artful Journey close on Thursday. When I say close, that means no sending me emails 7 minutes later saying you missed it. I don't have any control over that. I'm sorry. And if you have any questions in the meantime, I put the email address here. It's listed below me. That's below me. And then I will be live on Wednesday evening at 5:30. I'm going to be going into a little bit of a calmer space, I hope. Tonight I come home and I'm working again. And just know that next weekend, Your Artful Journey team will be just taking some time off. And then March 1st, quarterly Zoom. I need to look at the calendar, and we'll update everybody on when our morning meditations and Wine with Wine are going to be in March. I don't even have my calendar in front of me. I'll be updating that today. Yes. And by the way, this whole dreaming and aiming, Donna is one of these my business partner always does this to me, like, we're going to put it out into the universe. We're going to do this. This is part of putting it out into the universe. These people who are all in my life and coming into my life is all amazing. And I'm very thankful every single day. And look at, I did not shed one tear this morning. So tomorrow we have 2 Artful Journey members who will be here. I will just have to fly them in here so we can get away. You can't fly out if you're snowed in with no power. And Anne, thank you very much for being the production lady behind the scenes and making sure. Poor thing was emailing me last night saying, oh my goodness, schedule change. And I said to both Katie and I think it was Martha Lee or Martha, somebody was there saying, I think it was Martha, I can't remember, said, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't help about the power. We can't help it. It's just part of what's going on in this world, and we have to roll with the punches. There are much bigger things. Okay. Thank you, you guys. My big dream. Here's my big dream. I'm gonna put it out into the. Here it is. I'm setting sail on something. I legit would love to have people here, like in my backyard, at my local wineries, at my local flower places. It's just crazy, but I would love to just go, this is here. This is like legit a piece of me. Now I live in a rather small town, but realities can happen. I can make this happen. I mean, who doesn't want a bunch of my closest friends with me? That's just something that I've always said. I've taken pictures of my backyard. It's just something I'm putting out there. But in the meantime, right now, as it stands, if you're anywhere near Oklahoma in October, I'll be there the 23rd through the 30th. Okay, good. Bambi said I will be there because I need to solidify this friendship. So this would be good for me. Yeah, I know. Sherry said, let's do it. As soon as it's safe. Oh, Crystal said, love Ramona. See? Okay, good. Oh, wouldn't that be just, I do have like 2 local hotels. I would never stay. One of the hotels, I would never put you there, but 15 minutes. Yeah, it just is a part of me that I would love to share because it is what has inspired me back to life, and I live in a really small town. Yeah. Oh, Connie just said I live in Escondido. Connie, I feel like Connie lives 20 minutes from there. Karen and Connie will be in Oklahoma. Karen and Connie, you're getting safe seats. I'm legit going to say, if you're a member of Your Artful Journey, I need to make princess hats for you because I want everybody. Where are the details for Oklahoma? Let me get that link for you. That's a really great idea. Hold on. Let me get it for you. I don't know what the link is, you guys. I'm going to look. The name of it is Painting Palooza. Okay, there we go. I got it. Oklahoma. Okay. Here it is. Here's the link. And I'm teaching 2 art journaling classes. So yes, I will be there. More details, please. Okay, here it is. That will be, my guess is not that it would be the first opportunity. I'm hoping it's not, but it could be the first opportunity. I need to remember this. And then I'll have to get a list of who's in Your Artful Journey. Somebody remind me of that. Karen, Connie, the Karen and Connie show. I follow these girls, by the way, a little too much. I was following in their vaccination trip all last week. I'm a little too vested in people's lives. Okay, that's the information. But know that hopefully the opportunity will come up. Deborah, I'm a little worried because I think when I started on Your Artful Journey, it was like 25 in a class. I don't know what their limit is, and I haven't even talked. I'm going to talk to them about it because I'm going to jam pack my class. Even if I have to go pay people to be extras like they do at the Academy Awards. Hi, could you be a seat filler? All I need you to do is draw stick figures in a pad of paper while I'm teaching. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know, they've made so many changes with teachers who have canceled and now are back and canceled. It's changed. This is the third time in dates. It was supposed to be last May, then this May, and now it's going to be in October. I feel really good about that, though. I feel much better than I actually did in May. So I'm going to talk to them. If I sell out, I will not max at 25. I will not max at 25. Darla Foreman, if you're out there, I will not max at 25. I will teach as many, sign up. All I got to do is get the art journals. I know I was fine. So it just depends because then people had to cancel in. Okay. I have to go to my doctor's appointment. I fail these blood pressure tests the second somebody walks into the room. Yeah. I had about 90 in a class at Hoot one time. Scary. The most I've ever taught live is 150 in an auditorium. And it worked. It did. It happened. It's not my preference. I want to be up close and personal, but I might have to be wearing a face mask. Oh my God. Okay, see, Karen just wrote about their vaccine trip she didn't write about the porta potties. I literally was wondering if you're stuck in a car for that many hours, what were you doing about the bathroom? I didn't want to post that and invade anybody's privacy, but that was the first thing that came to my demented mind. Where are they going to the bathroom and did they pack a porta potty? Karen, I'll take the wheel. Okay, honey, I got it. Your turn. I'm just envisioning these two with their art journals and a kid's porta potty in the back. Okay. You guys have a wonderful day. I am so sorry to those who couldn't show up today. We will have 2 more members of Your Artful Journey tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. where I can take a breath and be with you all again. I'm going to say this from the rooftops because, that's not the link. That's the other link. If you want to join in Your Artful Journey, I will get an updated list later today too. I will update the wall because I have people whose names are missing. Yeah. Maria, I am the same way. I do ask that same question. So when you're in line waiting to get vaccinated, you just wonder, is that, are they making accommodations? Have an awesome day, you all. I really appreciate you tuning in. I'll have the video pre-set up for 8 a.m. tomorrow, but have a wonderful day. I will talk to you all very soon, if not tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.